What's good? What's good? As promised, as you can see, your boy trying to keep it safe with this COVID-19 shit. You know what I'm saying? It is what it is. You know what I'm saying? Y'all know I'm on the ports all day, every day. Plus, I promised my wife. You know what I'm saying? People repeat. I say wife because a lot of people be in my inbox, even my kids, and say, "Why you say old lady?" I don't know. It just has old lady. Not O-L-E. Not old lady, but old lady. O-L-E. But people thinking I'm saying O-L-D. No. O-L-E. Old lady. Old lady. You know what I'm saying? Okay, kids. I know they watching. But yeah, I promised her that I'll keep on the mask, and I had it on about 90% of the time today. I ain't gonna lie, it's been times, man. It's like, you know, all the shit they had your boy doing today, it's like, god damn, I was jumping in and out of containers, moving, you know, doing yard moves and stuff like that. I'm like, god damn, boy, y'all trying to work your boy, man. Get the youngins to do this shit, man. Get the people who just started. Why the hell you trying to work the hell out of somebody who been damn with y'all for like 7 months now, 8 months now? But it is what it is, and I put that shit in my paperwork, so I got paid for it, so it is what it is. But anyway, my part 2 of my original story was basically how was my trucking career up until this point. Okay, as you guys know, or if you don't know, I'll go ahead and bring it back to you. You know what I'm saying? When I first came into trucking, at first I was thinking about flatbed, so I went to I guess I can say the name, Gypsum Express. They want hell of a company. You know what I'm saying? They want a hell of a company. The only reason why I didn't go with Gypsum Express is because they wanted me out initially for like, I think they said 8 weeks. And then after that, I'm gonna have to be out for another 2 weeks. And initially, the reason why they wanted me out for 8 weeks, because my shifting wasn't to par how they wanted me to. So, they wanted me out with a trainer for 8 weeks. Now, I know a lot of you guys, especially that deal with Prime and think about, you know, who don't mess with Prime and this and that and the third. And what, they got like 30,000 miles to do before they let go off their trainer's truck. It is what it is. I didn't want to go that long. You know what I'm saying? Because it's like, I never once portrayed it to be the best father or the best husband or nothing like that. I do the best I can. But, I didn't want to be away from my kids that long. I didn't want to be away from my wife that long. Now, I'll give it a reason later on in my story why. But anyway, I tried to go to them, but then I ended up leaving after 4 days. So then I would look for something else. So I was like, shit, I gotta find something else local or something, man. Somebody that'll take a rookie. So anyway, I went to CCC Transportation, and that was my first active working truck job. And it's like I was doing cement. I was delivering cement and fly ash. It was and at first, man, I had the hardest time. I ain't gonna lie, as far as dealing with that air pressure and doing what I had to do to get my job done. But anyway, I'm gonna fast forward it a little bit, so this won't take too long. But then when I went to England, the reason why I had a difficult time initially with England, CR England, is because it was basically regional. It was the term that I see that is used now, because before I used to say regional. That was my way of saying I'm doing regional miles, but I'm like home every other day. But the proper term for it is semi-local. And I just learned that about a month ago. And I've been trucking for almost 3 years. But yeah, I did CR England for like a year and 5 months. But yeah, I had a hard time with CR England at first because by being regional, my trip planning was like poor. Mine now, I went basically, when I first got in the trucking, I went straight from school, straight to being local. I never once went on the road. Never once went on the road. So, Okay, I'm gonna try to tell y'all one situation. Well, CR England, my dispatch, not dispatch, my operations manager, he basically threatened me at the time when this happened. You know what I'm saying? Cause I think from Pooler, Georgia, I had to go all the way up to Kentucky, Louisville, Kentucky. And then when I looked on the GPS said, damn, the GPS said like 10.5 hours or something like that. So I was like, oh shit, I could get there. I'ma just get there, but I could get there. Not thinking that I am in a slow ass truck. Our trucks at the time was governed at 62. Yes, 62 miles per hour. That ain't shit. So basically, I got mostly there. I think I got up until shit. I think I was able to get like to Knoxville or something like that. And then I had to shut it down because I ain't had enough time. And my appointment time was, I think it was like 10 o'clock Monday night. And I'm like, okay, if I leave around midnight, well, I'm Gucci. You know what I'm saying? Not thinking that these trucks are going slow as fuck. I wasn't properly trip planning. So basically when I left, I wasn't thinking about my 30-minute break. I wasn't thinking about traffic. I wasn't thinking about shit. Like I just said, I never once experienced trip planning. So basically, to make that extremely long story short, I was a day behind. And my operations manager, he was 38. He said, Robert, this cannot and will not happen again. If this happens again, you're gonna have some problems. And I'm like, damn. And at the time, you know what I'm saying, I was like, I gotta get this shit right, bruh. I gotta get this shit right, because it's like I quit both of my jobs to pursue trucking. You know what I'm saying? Because it's like once I got my CDL, I was almost like everybody else. I was like, oh shit, I'm rich. Not thinking that having your CDL makes you a part of the NBA club. That means never broke again. Which it also means it's not like it's gonna make you a millionaire. It's not like it's gonna automatically you're gonna be making boohoo money. It just means you don't never got to worry about a job no more. As long as you don't roll a truck, drop a trailer, you know what I'm saying, hit nobody, you know, should I say I'll kill nobody, found high, drunk, something like that, something in that nature, something real bad, then you can always find a job in trucking. You know what I'm saying? But oh yeah, man, it's like, I don't know. But yeah, but that's why I say that was my first. But after that one time, your boy always was on time. No matter where they sent me, I always was on time because I looked at YouTube videos. I talked to other drivers. I talked to my homeboy and another person and all kind of shit. And they gave me strong tips on how to be on time. He was like, shit, if you going to Kentucky again from Pooler, leave out the day before. Basically, leave out 11 o'clock. If your appointment time is at 10 o'clock on Monday, leave out like 10, 11 o'clock the day before. Especially with y'all slow-ass trucks, you ain't got no choice. Leave out the day before and have you there on time. I said, day before, but when I get there, I'm going to have all 10 hours to chill. He said, that's the point. At least you'll get mostly there. And then you'll start off early. You probably start off again. You probably shut it down probably about 8 o'clock that morning, 7 to 8 o'clock that morning, something like that. Excuse me, y'all. 7 to 8 o'clock that morning. You shut it down. You do your 10-hour break, and then you can start it off again like 6 o'clock in that night. And you'll be there probably about there 8, 9 o'clock. You on time. And see, my dumb ass, you know, I was stubborn as fuck because my boss did told me that. Because I told him when I first got hired, I said I never had any trip planning experience. I never had no regional experience. He said, leave out the day before. He tried to tell me. So that's another reason why he was so pissed off. Because he told me leave out the day before. Wait a minute. That was basically my biggest thing with England. The reason why I left England is because it's like I was driving too far. The money wasn't there enough. It's like they'll send me to like Antioch, Tennessee, Memphis, Tennessee, Knoxville, Tennessee, Greensboro, North Carolina, Homestead, Alabama, and all kind of shit with a backhaul. And my check's like $700. Now, don't get me wrong. When I first started with England, oh shit, nigga, I was like, shit, I'm gonna be here for a minute. You know what I'm saying? Especially when I first got the CCC transportation, my check was like $575 a week. Then I got to England, and I got the on time shit down. My checks went up to like $1,200 a week. This all these things I'm saying to you is a week. $1,200 one week, $1,050 the next week, $1,300 the next week. $1,100 next week. I was like, shit. I told my old lady, I said, I'm gonna be here for a minute, bro. I'm gonna be here for a minute. You know what I'm saying? But then when they started giving us the backhauls and shit, a backhaul is what, like I said, they sent me to Memphis, Tennessee, and when I'm coming back, they give me another load to pick up to bring back. That's a backhaul. So my check started going from like $1,100 on average to being like $700. I'm like, fuck they do that at? You know what I'm saying? And then right before I decided to leave, it was going even lower. I was making like $400-500 again. I'm like, oh hell no, it's time to go. It's time to go. Matter of fact, I might see if I could find my old stubs or some shit like that. Well, you know, my old settlements or whatever with England, and y'all can see why the fuck I left. You feel me? So I was like, it's time to go. It's time to go. But then I found this new job right here. And it's like, it's Gucci for the most part. The biggest issue I got with this company right here is the equipment. The equipment, the money we get per load, and probably about that's about it. But that's probably about it. The equipment and the money we get per load. It was something else I can't think of it right now. But anyway, that's basically my current trucking journey, from basically getting out of school to currently right now. Do I have any regrets becoming a trucker? A lot of people ask me that. I would probably say about 85 to 90% of me, you know, I like trucking. I like driving those big beasts. Like today, matter of fact, they basically had me doing, like I just said initially before, you know, when this video first started, they had me doing all kind of shit. I'm delivering loads, and then they had me coming back to the yard, moving shit around. Like, god damn, then they had me bringing shit to the yard, and I'm parking it all. I mean, the space was so motherfucking tight. It took my operations manager and a mechanic to guide me in that hole. I ain't gonna, it was so motherfucking tight. Cause the yard ain't that big in the first place. And then they wanted me to put that shit, they wanted me to do it, all the old people. I'm like, yeah, why people keep picking my black ass? You know what I'm saying? But yeah, I got in the hole though, that's my thing. I got in the hole. And like before I left, he wanted me to put it in another tight hole. We talked, and you need some help? I said, I got this. He's like, oh, I'm sorry. And I could see him, he's talking about he gonna walk away, but I could see he was like, you know what I'm saying? He was looking at the corner of his eye. He thought he was gonna walk away, but he was paying attention a little bit. I got that motherfucker in the hole. It took me about 4 pull-ups, like I said, it was tight. And I got it in the hole, you know what I'm saying? I got that bitch in the hole. And deuces. But in the hall there, he was just like, thank you, Ron. I said, no problem. Put that bitch in the whole ass, you know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? Like I always say, Mr. Dennis taught me that. For real, that's my little thing, man. That's my little inside joke to myself. You know what I'm saying? Because back in the school, I still remember, man. Because I be thinking about my teachers and my instructors and shit. I be like, I almost see them almost like a parent. Because you got to think about it as a parent. Anything your kids do, even when they're grown, they're going to be like, who raised you? Whether it's good or bad, who raised you? Oh, you think, who raised you? It's going to be one or the other. So every time I get behind that truck, get behind that wheel, every time I back into a dock, I always think of them. I be like, I got to do this and make them. I mean, maybe I sound corny. I might sound corny, this and that and the third. Oh, what the fuck? Well, it's just how I think. It is what it is. But every time I do something in that truck, I be thinking, you know, I represent them in some kind of way. You know what I'm saying? So that's why I pride on being on time. I pride on driving as safe and fast as I can. I ain't gonna lie. Safe and fast as I legally can now. As legally can. That's even in my car. But anyway, that's all I want to say, really. I know what to do. Like, share, subscribe, hit that sub, comment, do what you do. Do your thing, bruh. Peace out. I'm gonna holler at y'all.